Hey, good morning, gang. It's Tuesday, October 14th, and tomorrow is MJ's surgery, her gastric bypass. And MJ, I'm thinking of you, darling, and I wish you a safe and uneventful and quick recovery. And I want you to know that I'm very much looking forward to your first update after your surgery. And I'm also here for you, so you've got my phone number. If you would like to call me, please feel free to do so. I'm here to support you 100%. Also, I wanted to pass on the great news that I have a friend of mine from obesityhelp.com coming to spend the weekend with me. She lives about 4 hours away, and we had the same starting weight, same height, same age. She's 4 weeks behind me, so I'm 6 months out. She's 5 months out. We've pretty much lost pound for pound at the same pace. As each month goes out, I always look back where I was a month earlier so we can measure against each other. And I've never met her in person. I guess we've been talking for 7 or 8 months now. So I'm very much looking forward to spending a weekend with a fellow weight loss surgery friend. We're going to do a clothing exchange and excuse me, she's pear-shaped, I'm apple-shaped, so what fits me up top is too big for her, and what fits me on the bottom is too small for her. So we're going to trade tops and bottoms and see if we can help each other out, share some recipes, go do some things that we couldn't do when we were obese. So we're going to share some wow moments, and hopefully I can get her to come on camera. I'd like to do an update video with her. She is not a YouTuber. I believe she watches some videos, but she does not video journal. So unless you know her from obesityhelp.com, you would not know her from YouTube. So maybe we can get her to become part of our little community. She's a fantastic woman, and I adore her. And she is my surgery soul sister. So I'm looking forward to that. The other thing I wanted to share was an update. I've shared before that I feel 100% normal. I do not feel like I am the weight loss surgery girl anymore. My eating habits, my lifestyle, very normal. Definitely comfortable with where I'm at. With that being said, my first 4 or 5 months post-op, my body followed a very typical and predictable weight loss pattern. And here I am knocking on 6 months door. On Thursday will be 6 months post-op for me. And I am not following those typical patterns any longer, which reiterates my point that I think I'm out of my honeymoon period, which is fine because I assumed personal accountability and responsibility for the balance of my weight loss. And I am in another weight loss cycle right now, which if you look at my patterns, I should not be. So that's why I'm saying, I'm just reiterating, I don't think I'm in my honeymoon period anymore. I don't think my weight loss right now is because of surgery alone. I directly attribute it to exercise because I have been so vigilant to make sure that I get an hour a day on that elliptical. I think I'm now 10 straight days, and probably within the last 30 days, I think I've only missed 3 or 4 days. I've been very vigilant, and that hour I spend on the elliptical, I maximize every minute I'm on it. I change up the position of my feet. I'll go up on my tippy toes to work the calf, the hamstring, and the butt. I will move my hands from the moving bars to the stationary bars, and I'll do a 2 or 3 minute sprint to get that heart rate up, maximize fat burning. When the hills start and the resistance gets stronger, I really work the arm muscles to help build my biceps and triceps. So I'm not just going through the motions. I am really working that 60 minutes when I'm on that elliptical. Um, I am down to 177 pounds. I am 22 pounds away from goal. Never in my wildest dreams did I imagine to be where I'm at right now at 6 months out. Um, by some miracle, there is a possibility I could lose 2 pounds in the next 2 days, and I will have lost 90 of my 110 excess pounds from my day of surgery. 90 of 110 pounds. That is mind blowing, especially considering that I'm considered a lightweight. Lightweights, maybe we do hit goal faster. I don't know. I was always under the impression that, lightweights lost at a little bit of a slower pace, but that's not what's happening for me. I couldn't be any happier with this surprise. That's for darn sure. But for the year, I'm down 103 pounds, and it's 88 pounds since surgery. So to be over 100 pounds lost still is crazy. I mean, that's like losing the equivalency of a fifth grader. And to think that I carried around an extra 100 pounds, geez Louise. I mean, if I were to try to pick up 100 pounds right now, I don't think I could do it. And to think that I walked around every day with that extra 100, that's still, it's very difficult to wrap your mind around it. But I'm very proud. I am so proud of my body and what it's giving back to me. And the fact that I have this level of commitment, I still have to look in the mirror and say, is that the Jody that I've known for 36 years? Because the Jody that I've always known starts something and doesn't finish it. Or the Jody that I know will start a diet and fall off the wagon very quickly. I am blowing my own mind that I have met this level of commitment. I don't know why it's working this time around. I mean, I knew the surgery was my last straw. Either the surgery was going to work for me or I was going to be dead. But I don't know. Maybe I'm a late bloomer. I mean, did it take to my mid-30s to figure out who I was and what I wanted and be comfortable with myself? Always something to ponder. As you all know, I always ponder something. It's working for me, and I'm very happy and surprised. Surprised in a good way that it's working for me. I do not think for 1 minute, and I'm sure there's a lot of people who've had this surgery that are much farther out than me that have said this, and maybe they had to eat their words later on. But I can very confidently say I will never be obese again. I am overweight right now, on my way to normal, but I will never be obese again. I may carry a few extra pounds, but I'll be damned if I'll ever see a BMI of 30 or higher. It's just not going to happen. I am more determined than ever to make sure that I never allow myself to get to that point again as long as I live. And if it takes me staying in counseling and therapy for the rest of my life, then so be it. Then that is a priority that I have to set for myself. If it means that I have to eat oatmeal for a week straight and I can't afford chicken and ground beef, then so be it. I will make sure that I have the money to stay in therapy if that's what it takes. I hope it doesn't. I hope that the day will come that I can stand on my own 2 feet and I'll have learned my lessons and I can fly solo. But I just know that whatever it takes to be successful, I am willing to put that work into it. So anyway, that's my update, and I'm very happy. 177 pounds. I mean, God, it's astounding. Absolutely astounding. I'm thrilled. I'm just thrilled. I don't know what else to say. 22 pounds from goal. I can't believe my next big number is to be in the 160s. Like, are you kidding me? Anyway, all right. I love you, gang. I'll see y'all on the flip side.